Welcome back to Arizona Cardinals franchise. This week we are facing Seattle Seahawks, and I really want to beat them because we need this team to get some wins. Starting at 0-3 is not good, and as you can see in the NFC West standings, we are falling behind quickly. We do have a QB1 check-in to look at the start of this episode. What do we have? Who needs to step up? I'm going to say Kyler Murray. I think that's what we really need to do, and if we can get Kyler Murray any upgrades as well, that would be ideal. Beat the Seahawks, have 3+ passing touchdowns with Kyler Murray. Should be doable. I'm going to take a look at our players we're negotiating with as well. I don't want to negotiate with Zaven Collins yet because we have when we get a staff point upgrade, we'll be able to get a better upgrade. We'll get like a discount for him, but let's see if we can get Buda Baker here. I think I'm going to offer 4 years with salary and bonus at 10 and 7.5 mil. I don't hate this contract. I'll take him through his age 32 season, and he will be back with the team. Maybe a little bit overpaid, but I'd rather have him on the team than not. Rondale Moore now I kind of lowballed him last time, so might see if we can just get a deal done here. Maybe like 4.4. It's pretty decent. And Rondale Moore signs back with the team as well. Will Hernandez, I think we need to get back to. Did give him a really low contract. Maybe something like this would work. There we go. Will Hernandez is back. And I think I'm going to withdraw some of these offers just to get some of our cap room numbers back up. Because I don't want to not be able to re-sign. I think I'm going to re-sign Akeem Hicks later because I want to be able to have enough money. Yannick Ngakoue is someone I might re-sign at the end of the season. Definitely consider it. Zach Pascal, I might trade. I'll probably just keep him on the team. I don't know. I'll see what we can get for him because he's terrible. If we can get a third at any point, I'll probably trade him away. But he's just not good. Like Zaven Collins, definitely we need back. What kind of money is he asking for? He's asking for a lot of money. Okay, we might have to do some restructuring. Yeah, that might just be what we have to do. I'll see what it looks like. He has medium interest at least, but with our staff points here, we need if the next tier is 5% discount on players under 90 overall, so we need 9 more staff points to get that. So hopefully in the next week or two we'll have that done. I'm gonna go with stop the outside run because Kenneth Walker is kind of a beast, and last year he just absolutely destroyed us. As far as offense, I think blitz counter would be good. Throw short might be better. Let's try throw short. I like that. I think we just need to keep doing our game plan of the short pass game, West Coast offense. Also looking at our players again, we have a lot of star dev players here, like a ton, but kind of wish we had more superstars. I guess it's only fair because Zach Harold has the superstar, so I'm really happy with that one. And Fitzsimmons has X Factor, which is I don't think he's a generational player, but he's right on the borderline of that. I think he's just like the best player in the whole draft class, but he definitely was pretty crazy for us. Training has been concluded, and we have some new player. Well, I guess it's just Jerron gets an upgrade. But hey, that's something. I think we're just gonna keep upgrading zone a little bit. Might give him some slot upgrades too, just so that we get zone and man. But it's a pretty nice upgrade. It's a few different areas. And just checking the injury report again, we have John Gaines got a different injury and is out, and Paris Johnson Jr. got turf toe for a week, so we will have both, well, not starting tackles, but we have one starting tackle and one backup tackle that are injured, 2 starting O-linemen. So we're going to be down a little bit in this game, which is not ideal. Let me see what the O-line is going to look like. Don't really want to do this, but Matt Pert is going to be starting at right tackle today. Hopefully it shouldn't make too big of a difference, but it's a little worrying, I have to be honest. So I guess we'll see. And I think this game too, I'm going to make a difference with how I call plays. I think I'm going to do mostly player-based play calling, because I think it makes more sense for using our dynamic playmakers and not just like calling plays that sometimes don't really have any good options. Another home game here. Let's not disappoint the fans this time, please. We will receive the kickoff to start the game. Hopefully offense can, right out of the gate, get back in. Oh, and it screwed up the depth chart, so now Antonio Gibson's returning. That's fine. Who cares? Well, they have Carruthers, the linebacker. I wanted to draft him. Kyler Murray comes out, has what, like 12 picks now? Something terrible. Yeah, 12 picks to 6 touchdowns. Kind of reminds me of another quarterback on our roster, Jameis Winston. You don't usually want to be reminded by Jameis Winston. To start though, I think read option is a good idea. I think we need to run more with Kyler Murray. This is a take here, and Jamal Adams too slow. Can we put a move on Tariq? We can. Big gain to start the game. It's a 25-yard run by Kyler. I already like how that has been starting. I might call some of these plays too, but I feel like a lot of the time player-based play calling is a good way to get the good plays. A decent amount. And another injury to a Seahawk. Devin Bush this time. Let's get Fitzsimmons something here. Why does he not have an X Factor on? And this sucks. I guess it's like the routes where they're listed as the primary, which isn't always even like their best route. Why does he not have his X Factor? I don't know. I'll have to look at that later. Let's just go. Oh, I had so many better options there. It's fine. It's fine. 3rd and 7 coming up. What can get us 7 yards? I think this play could. Simmons still has his... He just doesn't have his X Factor, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to be able to use that. Marquise, a nice route there, but Kyler can't get it to him. Brings up a 4th down. The big run was all for naught, I guess. But still good to know that Kyler can do that. Probably should be using him scrambling more often in this season. Nice punt there, but Jonnu Smith is injured. Down to the 9 for the Seahawks to start their first drive. It's audible there. I am encouraged by Zach Harold. Zayvon Collins lays a hit on him. Only 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7 now. BJ Ojulari with the huge game last game. Hopefully you can follow up on it a little bit. Nice play there. Kaiser White just stopping Kenneth Walker in the open field. Jonnu Smith with a torn labrum. So the rookie David Strong will now be the next tight end up on the depth chart. Hopefully he doesn't play much at all, because he's bad. Smith under pressure and has to throw it away. And the crowd loves that. It was a combination of the rookie Zach Harold and BJ Ojulari on the play. Ojulari has been developing into a great pass rusher already. He's only in his 2nd year, so definitely been encouraged by his progress. A weird return there. Turpin gets to the 44, and I'd really like to get some points here. Do an RPO here. Marquise. I don't think that RPO is going to be open at all because of, I think it's Tariq is over there. Yeah, he's like totally in the way. Yeah. That was not a good play call. I should have audible out of that. The corner's alignment there just kind of took away a lot of that play. Let's see. Maybe McBride here. I think, unless 50, yeah, McBride's wide open. Oh, McBride could have a huge play here. Going for the end zone, and McBride is in. What a play. Trey McBride gets it in the end zone for a long touchdown, and that's why I value speed at tight end position so much, because he could do stuff like that. Geno Smith and the Seahawks will come out now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Defense did a great job last drive. Hopefully we can follow up on that. Hand off to Walker, stuffed by the linebackers there. Zaire Franklin came in initially, and Xavier Collins cleaned up a little bit. 2nd down and 10. The front 7 definitely is looking pretty good. Geno under pressure. Leonard Williams and Cameron Thomas are going to get credit for that. Williams initially caused the pressure and then kind of spun him into Thomas. It's a nice play. And our momentum is now fully maxed out. It's good to see. You can see one of the routes there. Geno has time and hit again by Cameron Thomas. This time, he's the only guy credited for the sack. And we will get the ball back after the Seahawks punt from their own 7. See if Turpin can do anything here. Yet to see a huge play from Turpin, but he definitely has that capacity. On the Cowboys, he was pretty great at times. It's a big play for McBride for the touchdown there. I like seeing our offense being able to do those explosive plays. And didn't really have time for that play to develop as well as it could have. Let's try to get Eckler the ball some here. Seahawks have negative 14 total yards. It's a good start. Eckler with 5 on the run. Brings up a 3rd down and 5. Let's do this play. This play looks good. I think Rondale across the field could get open. Ooh, they kind of countered it pretty well. Let's see. Rondale does push forward for the first. Nice play there from Rondale Moore. Let's try here, maybe. Would like to get the ball to Fitzsimmons more. I might move him up to wide receiver 2. Rondale definitely has a shot. Ooh, we're going to take a one-on-one. And that's why that guy has an X factor. Sheldon Fitzsimmons all over Tariq Woolen, and we could watch this replay for sure. Oh my goodness. Just took the one-on-one, and Tariq Woolen goes for the ball, does not get it. The 6'5" Fitzsimmons high points the ball, and that is the second big touchdown here for the Cards. I haven't turned down the difficulty or anything, so no accusations. But some huge plays for our Cardinals. Finally, these playmakers are kind of settling in some. Defense will have a shot here again. Already, this game's been going quite well to start. Up 14-0. And Seahawks O has been very sluggish. Walker, I don't know why he cut back inside. Stuck on his head for a second there, and now he's just stuck in general, you could say. Doesn't look too good. Might be I would be calling for the trainers to come out here, but that's just me. 2nd down and 9 coming up after a short run. Geno under pressure again, throwing back and just dropped by Fant, who gets hit anyway. Classic saying, you're going to get hit even if you don't catch it, so you might as well catch it. 3rd and 9 now for the Hawks. After Geno's been harassed in this game so far. Nice play there, though. Noah Fant got open on the play. Jalen Thompson on the coverage. Kind of just allowed the outside breaking route. there. Gino audibles to under center now. See what the Seahawks cook up here. Throwing up the middle to DK. DK catches it for a gain of 4. I'm going to keep this 4-3 lineup in. The 4-3 has been doing really well for us. And a deep corner for Fant, but I think Buda Baker's going to be all over that. I'm fine with that. And Zaven Collins in, gets a sack. Nice play for Zaven. 3 sacks already. Our defense is looking, the defensive line especially, is looking much improved from last year. We brought in D tackles are definitely much better. Leonard Williams and Zach Harold. But still just really, really good improvement from our 2 main edge rushers. And Walker's not going to get there on the screen. 4th down and 4. Seahawks will punt again. Great defense so far. And the offense has been pretty good too. I love that we have that target that we can just throw the ball up to and win one-on-ones with. Because Marquise Brown is a really good receiver, but that's not really his skill set. So it's nice that we have receivers that complement each other very well, I would say. Let's see if we can run it with Eckler a little bit. Eckler is just, I mean, last week, I guess he was okay. It's been a little quiet on the ground just because I feel like the past few games we've kind of been forced to pass the ball because we're down, but let's do another read option here with Kyler. We don't have numbers on the right side, but let's see. Should be good. Kyler running up the middle. Just trying to shoot the gap there, but Kyler still gets a good gain. If we got through the gap, that might have been gone. But I think Kyler's speed is definitely something we have not utilized the way we should have so far. McBride is wide open there. Man on him, kind of left to rush the quarterback. And a nice easy read there. That'll take it to the end of the first. About as good of a first quarter as we can have here. Finally about time that our team starts playing like how they should. Total of 4 yards for the Seahawks as we have over 150. So new Seahawks coach, that's right. I saw Pete Carroll retired this offseason. He is the oldest coach in the NFL, even older than Belichick, which is crazy. Eckler with a nice run there. It's a nice surge at the end. Moves it up to the 45. First down and 10 here. I don't know why. I need to check and see what that issue is, but Fitzsimmons should have his X factor because, as you can see, Eckler has his. Nice play for Sheldon Fitzsimmons, though. 2 catches for 49 yards on the day for Fitzsimmons. I might just try this play. PA slot, go slot cross. Defense looks pretty ready for it. Let's just do an inside zone. It looks like at least a cover 2, maybe even a cover 4. There you go. Just pick up the first. Don't want to run a play that we know isn't going to work. First down and 10. Just focus on picking up these first downs, and we'll be able to move the ball. Held on to it too long. Probably should have checked it down to Eckler there. Yeah, let's try to get some yardage back on the run game as well. I think our O-line is definitely not quite strong enough to be, see, the blocks just aren't there. Eckler's a great back. He's like a 90 overall, but he just, like, I don't know if there's much he could have done on that play at all. 3rd down and 9. Definitely going to be looking, I feel like Rondale might get super open. Let's see. Fitzsimmons. Oh, it's a fumble. Get on the ball, and we don't. Just held on to it too long. Is that Daquan Jones? A former Cardinal from last year? Well, after the turnover, Seahawks take over. Definitely was holding on to the ball for too long there. I need to avoid sacks more. Gino with time to throw hits DK on a crossing route. Metcalf brought down by Zaven Collins. I'm going to run some man coverage here as well. They have some really good receivers, but I think we need to just keep them honest a little bit. And Harold came in there to make a hit on Gino, but Gino gets the pass off. Kenneth Walker with the reception and the first down. Do a blitz here. Kind of throw a couple guys at him. And Gino rolling out right. Gets the throw off, but incomplete. Rents on the coverage. But the ball didn't really get there, so no worries for him. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Be ideal if we could get a sack here the next 2 plays to push him back, but I don't know how lucky we can expect to be. 1 yard there. Buda Baker did a good job of walling off that flat. 3rd and 9 will be up next. And it'd be nice for the defense to hold him to 3 on this drive. Going deep there, and nice hit. A weird glitch there, but Buda Baker on the initial contact forced the incompletion. I thought they might have gotten a soft spot there, but nice job by Baker. Field goal unit comes out, and field goal is up and good. I feel like in our stadium, kicking is quite easy, but Seahawks make it through. Offense will take over. Sheldon Fitzsimmons already with a crazy yards per catch on the season and 3 touchdowns in his 4th game now. So that's a great pace. And obviously 284 yards in 3 and like a half-ish games is also really good. Linebacker kind of played better on that than I thought he would. I thought he'd be more over it instead of under. Let's try levels here. Just get a nice gain. There we go. Just give it to Eckler quick. Eckler with room to run. And Eckler down the sideline. Gets it up to the 47. Nice play there. Good to have a safety valve that can do that much with just short little dump offs. And let's get it to Ride. It's 5 there. Need to be careful about just checking down more. I need to check down more because a lot of the picks and stuff are just from holding onto the ball too long or just making a stupid decision. Let's hand off here. Couldn't really tell what the read player was doing, so I'd rather just take the slightly safer option of the handoff. It's kind of weird. I would expect to read the end, but I guess not. Eckler picks up the first. I feel like he's had a lot of first downs, but not a lot of total yards on the day so far. First down and 10. Driving again on this series. Just trying to avoid saying this drive. Driving on the drive. Murray looking so much sharper in this game. 2nd down and 6 now. And Fitzsimmons is huge, especially next to our receivers that are just very, very much not huge. Eckler with another pass. Brings up 3rd and inches. Should be able to... I don't really want to do read option for that. Let's just do halfback lead. Don't have a real fullback, so A.J. Dillon is in that spot. And pick up enough for the first. That's what we were looking for. Let's see. Let's try dagger. I feel like this play sometimes takes way too long to develop. But I guess we can see. I like Eckler there. Jamal Adams. Matched up on anyone else, I feel like that play probably goes a lot better. But Jamal Adams is a tough matchup for sure. Fitzsimmons kind of backed up a little bit too much with Murray, and that sometimes makes your passes more inaccurate. Let's try this strong flood play, works pretty often. Do have quite a lot of guys over there. Can give it a shot. Marquise Brown finds the soft spot there. It's a little bit of a risky throw, testing one of those players, but we got the first. That's all that matters. Down at the 5 now. Going for Fitzsimmons and makes the catch down to the 2. Do need 3 passing touchdowns with Kyler Murray to get. Oh my goodness, Kaiser White. Oh, because we don't have a backup tackle. That's actually hilarious. Okay, I kind of want to do this just so that we can see Kaiser White catch a touchdown. Oh, come on. Why did that take so long? Well, that was pretty stupid. We've 3rd and goal from the 10 now. I guess we'll do double slants. Don't really love this play. Have a man though. Oh, what? I don't know how that happened. I don't think we deserved to pick on that play. That was very strange. I think the ball just came out way too slow. Like in the air, it was traveling slowly. Because like, if you see here, there's clearly a spot. I thought he was just going to throw it to the back of the end zone. I guess because Brown is going up still. That's where the pass was going. The pass was going straight up. If he threw it to like the corner, that would have been an easy touchdown. But I guess that's not what we do here. We don't do easy touchdowns. Unfortunate turnover there. And short completion, but like, who actually cares? Seahawks probably just going to take it to the half, I guess. I don't think we'd have any time, really, if we called timeouts. Unless we get another stop of Kenneth Walker with -3 yards on the day. Kenneth Walker. After one half of football, besides the gross interception, we are up 14-3. Offense has been looking much better, and defense also, only allowing 3 points. So Seahawks will receive a kick after halftime, so defense will need to be called upon again to get a start here. Only up 11, so that lead can disappear pretty quick, but defense needs to show up here. Another heavy formation. Zaven Collins, X Factor active. I think that was the right move because he gets a lot of TFLs. I think that last one before the half was what activated it, actually. Time to throw. Throwing to DK down the field, and Julius Brents just got beat. I don't know what Jalen Thompson was doing back there either. He was supposed to have a man as well. Smith also has way too much time. I know it's easy to pin that on Julius Brents, and the coverage wasn't there, but like, there's a few players that screwed up there. D-line has to get there. Jalen Thompson has to be his backup there for over-the-top coverage. 2nd and goal, though. Not in the end zone yet. I like to keep him out. Going deep, and there we go. Jalen Thompson makes up for it. Great play there. He kind of lost a couple steps on the play, but makes it up, and with a nice shove, forces the ball out. 3rd and goal from the 9 now. Gino rolling left and throwing to DK short of the end zone. Nice tackle there from Jalen Thompson. Thompson made up for it, only going to allow 3 points on this drive. Really just the one DK play was what did that whole drive for him. Extra point is good, or field goal, I guess, and that is 14-6 now. Offense needs to get some points on the board after this stupid pick. See if we have any game plan plays for Kyler Murray. Oh, yeah, it's all the option plays. Okay. Yeah, let's run a read option. Let's do this one away from the side with the receivers. Do have Trey McBride too. Do we not see who we're reading here? I guess not. That's weird. I guess there we go. Murray gets a quick 10 yards. We'll take that. It was a very easy 10. Packer cross. I definitely was missing out by not using Kyler for that kind of stuff earlier. Wide open Rondo. What does that do? Hit the window, please. And Kyler takes the worst angle ever. What is going on? Like, that was... I don't know how I was supposed to throw that earlier. The window was huge. Kyler still found a way to throw a pick. So Rondale, like, throwing it right there. I guess I should have thrown it way early, but I didn't know how the defender was going to react. Dude, I need to cut down on these stupid picks. It's what partially just what all Madden does to you, is you just will throw a lot of interceptions, but I mean, it's getting frustrating. Going for 2 as well here. We have Jalen Thompson manned up on DK if they decide to pass, and I guess nobody was on Noah Fant, so just like that, the game is tied up 14-14, and I am so sick and tired of these dumb interceptions. Like, I kind of understood it last year with Clayton Tune and Josh Dobbs, but Kyler Murray, I was hoping part of the problem was ratings, but I guess part of it is just all Madden is hard to not throw picks on. Because some of these reads, I do not think they're the wrong read. Here's Brown. Just get the ball, get down. Nice play. Marquise has been a great target. Probably want to get it to him more this game. He had almost 100 yards last game. He had like 95, I think. He's wide open there. And another nice gain for Marquise Brown. Murray, other than the picks, has been pretty much perfect. But, I mean, obviously picks makes a big difference. Eckler again. Nice play there. If you just get like 5-6 yards every play throwing to Austin Eckler. So, definitely will take advantage of that. Running up the middle on a counter play. Eckler gets the first but is injured. That is not a good sign. Guess we'll reevaluate it later, but A.J. Dillon and Antonio Gibson will come in as backups for Eckler. Rondale Moore has a step on his man and picks up 6. Hoping he could beat him. Quadricep strain for Austin Eckler will not return for the game. So we have A.J. Dillon and Antonio Gibson will platoon. Gibson, or this is Dillon, excuse me, gets 6 yards in the first there. Dillon's definitely a decent power back. Do want to get the ball to Fitzsimmons more if we can. Don't think this is the play to do it. Here's Rondale. How did he drop that? I don't think the D-back even like actually contacted that, but it said dropped on the play, so he might have just dropped it. Okay, that, I don't know what, number 88, Strong, just completely blocked the wrong guy. Okay, let's try PA post cross shot. If we have time, I think Fitzsimmons might break open, or Brown if they're playing a little off. Fitzsimmons is definitely going to get open, but Kyler Murray just can't throw. What are we doing, Kyler Murray? I hate that we're paying him so much money, because we just cannot get a new quarterback. Like, that's just not an option. Field goal unit will come on, and we will make the field goal. 17-14. Hoping for more than just a field goal here, but I guess we can't be too picky. Kenneth Walker on the season having a pretty good season, but we've been putting a stop to him so far this game. I don't know if he even has positive rushing yards right now. Seahawks will start from the 25. And hand off to Walker. Gets maybe 5 yards there. Yeah, that put him positive. 6 rushes for 3 yards and a touchdown. What a weird stat line. 2nd and 5. And fakes the handoff. Throwing to DK again. Nice play. Jerron Cook breaks it up. Good coverage there from Cook. Not an easy play to make. DK Metcalf, definitely one of the best receivers in the league. And had a step or two on him in that play, but Cook with the recovery speed So you know it's kind of his signature. 3rd and 5 and a wide open Noah Fant on the sideline picks up the first. That was discouraging. Seahawks up to the 40 now. Can we stop with the audibles? This is just dumb. Like, call the right play once. Throwing up the middle. Takes a couple hits. But Lockett gets 4 yards. Do need to re-sign Kaiser White. That reminds me. I think we need to do Zaven Collins first, though, because Collins is going to eat up a lot of cap room. And nice tackle there. Julius Brents puts a stop to the run before it gets too out of hand. Let's do linebacker blitz 1 here. Just man coverage across the board. I don't feel bad about that. I think it should be pretty good. And they're handing it off. And they actually get it. That's brutal. Kaiser White missed the play, and Zaven Collins was busy engaged with a blocker. Seahawks bring in 2 tight ends and a fullback, so we will walk down Zaire Franklin. Run outside. Buda Baker doesn't make the play, but Ojulari cleans up. It's a big hit there from Ojulari. And still, as a whole, putting a good hurt on the run game for these Seahawks. Still feel like they have like under 10 yards or something. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Still not in field goal range. Be big if we could keep them scoreless on this drive. And under pressure, Gino gets the ball off. Zaven Collins gets the tackle. Fant got a couple yards in the play. And let's bring in, we're going to bring in the dime package here. I think we need to have some extra coverage here. We're going to run a cover 6. So Oruwariye comes in. Zaven Collins, the only linebacker. Throwing deep to Fant. Fant drops it. It's definitely a little weak spot there, but ooh, Marcus May and Cook synchronized. But I guess might have just forced him out too much, and punt will come on for the Seahawks. Good stop for the defense. Bend but don't break. Down at the 16, not too bad. Like to get more points on the board here, and our first win at home would also be big. Play action, and there's nothing open. Please throw it away. Oh my goodness. There's just everything was covered. Let's get some yardage on the ground. The ground game has not been very promising this year, but I mean, it's a way for us to get a couple yards. That was a good run by Dylan. Probably just going to give it back to him on 3rd. I think actually I'm going to do a read option. We have a player to read. Okay, we do. It's the end. Let's see. And Kyler will pull it. Murray get down after picking up the first. Big run from Kyler Murray. Murray's been getting it done on the ground as well this game. Probably close to like 60, 70 rushing yards on the day. Might need to get a playbook with more read options and stuff. I think I'm just going to try another one. This time with receivers to the right side. And couldn't really tell what the linebacker was doing. I think we probably should have pulled that, but still got 6 yards. It's a successful play. 2nd down and 4 now. Gibson comes in as the receiving back. We're going to go to him. How did he get stuck? If he didn't get stuck, we probably would have gotten more, but still a decent play for Gibson. Let's try a shot here with Marquise Brown across the field. If we have time, I think this could be a big play. Not quite. Let's go to Fitzsimmons. I don't even know if he caught that, but it's right at the line of scrimmage anyway. I think he did catch it, but oh well. I think I will, after this game, put in Strong is on the field. That's not good. He's a 66 overall. Wide open receiver. Okay, Rondale. You had the ball for like a full second before that guy hit you. Come on, man. Work with me here. I think I am going to put Fitzsimmons in over Rondale Moore, though, because I think he's not getting the ball quite as much as I'd like. Rondale is wide open. Just get the ball. There we go. Nice play right along the sideline there. Picks up the first, and that's a big play, too. We need points on the board here for me to feel confident. There's more. What are you doing, Rondale? You just dropped it. I don't know why I said out of reach, because it was literally on him, but Rondale with a very stinky play following up his good one. A.J. Dillon with room to run. Dillon, weirdly, I don't know if the line just likes him more, but like, he's having a better day than Eckler was before he got hurt. Just gonna do another dive up the middle. Need to pick this up. Dillon will. Ball comes out. He fell on it though. I don't know if that was actually even a real fumble, but I guess it's kind of scary. Hope that doesn't happen. Gonna run a play action boot play here and just completely unblocked player. That is unacceptable. So we'll give it to Dillon again. We need to get in field goal range at the very least, which we're like right on the edge of. If we got past that, that would have been a big play. Randall Scott, he sounds fake. He's probably a rookie. Got injured on the play. I feel like these plays literally just never have like a 0% chance of working. That time it would have worked, but Kyler's bad, so it didn't. As Fitzsimmons would have definitely had the first. It's 2 plays where Sheldon Fitzsimmons would have had a first down, and Kyler is just too bad to get him the ball. Have to settle for the field goal. Up by 6 now, 20-14 in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 now for the Seahawks at the 25. And this is a big drive for our defense. Nice first play there from Zaire Franklin. TFL, loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12, and I feel like we've allowed almost no yards on the year, or on the day. Yeah, 100-something passing yards and 9 rushing yards. It's a great outing for the defense so far. Let's keep it that way. Gino throwing and tackled by Zaire Franklin. That was a good play there. I was worried he might have gotten blocked, but Franklin does make the play. Let's do cover 3 hard flat with the nickel formation. Bringing in Marcus May to play safety and moving Baker down. And a wide open Tyler Lockett. Jerron Cook just not on his guy. Is a bad miss there. Maybe just some press man to change it up here. Probably should have done that last play, if I'm honest. And nobody looks open for Gino as he throws out of bounds. Good coverage there across the board. Looked like some of the receivers got thrown off on that play. Seahawks also look to be moving to a much more pass-centric offense for this drive, which makes sense. There's only 4 minutes left in the game. Nice tackle by Zaven Collins there. Brings up a 3rd down. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the catch. I think 3rd and 3. I'm going to gamble a little bit and run just man coverage here. Let's bring the safeties down. And Gino under pressure and sacked. Zaire Franklin on the play. Looked like he injured his hand hitting the turf there. That'll be an interesting thing to explain to coach later. But Seahawks will punt. We'll have a chance to run some clock off. Maybe get an extra score here. Definitely looking to chew the clock mostly. I'm going to put conservative ball carry on as well. Gibson will get this carry. Just need to get some first downs here and should seal the game. Nice first run for Gibson. 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now. I think I will do a read option with Kyler. I feel like we're definitely reading Uchenna Nwosu number 10, but I don't know why he doesn't show up. How did he played both? Okay. He literally played both players. There's no correct answer to that. I guess Uchenna Nwosu is just too good. I should have known. Wide open, Marquise Brown gets past the linebackers and picks up a crucial first down. And not to mention was he doing a backflip there? He shouldn't have been so ready for the 2-minute warning. That was insane. I mean, if any, I would guess Rondale could do a backflip more than him, but I guess it makes sense. Let's try a read option again. I think it could be a good play. Let's see what Nwosu does. Usually they're supposed to stay at home, and then you pull it. Yeah, this might work. Oh, Tariq Williams too fast. Fedarian Mathis injured on the play. They want me to just run another play, but I think I'm just gonna... I think I'm gonna try to pick up this first. Marquise Brown and Rondale Moore running plays down the field. Well, Brown might get open. Go up for it. Ah. He had a shot, but Witherspoon was kind of behind him. And punt team will come on. I don't regret that decision, though. Doesn't make a big difference to me whether they have a timeout or not. Down by 6. Because we wouldn't have been able to run off more clock anyway, no matter what happened. 3 receivers set, so we'll bring out the nickel. This play probably going to be a big pass-heavy drive with the 2-minute drill here. Need to keep the Seahawks out of the end zone. 1:43 and 1 timeout left. Harold almost got to the quarterback. Marcus May on the tackle there. 4 yards on the play. Can definitely afford to do that when we take the clock off. Yeah, that's totally fine too. Might switch to a cover 2 actually. Let's do that so that we can. I'm very okay with leaving the middle of the field open. And Zaven Collins tackled the wrong guy. Kenneth Walker is loose. A lot of clock coming down though. Switch to the 2 again. Gino with time to throw, finds a man. Lockett doesn't get out of bounds. And if the clock is running very low, I'm going to bring out the dime package. And let's just do cover 4. Field goal doesn't get anything for the Seahawks. We need touchdown or bust. Why would you even do play action there? Gino just throws it out of bounds. Looked like he almost wanted to run it, but I like this formation. We have a lot of D-backs on the field, but I mean, Oruwariye is a solid corner. Gino, time to throw again. Almost the same exact play. Just ends up throwing it out of bounds. There's just nothing open. 4th down and 5 now. Switch it to a Tampa 2, I think. Just so that we have guys in the flats. Ooh, some jumping. Let's see if it was Leonard Williams or the lineman. Leonard Williams gets called for it. But they actually don't. It wasn't quite a 4th and 5 exactly. Because they call it a 4th and inches. Just kind of a weird predicament now. Do the Seahawks... I mean, they can't afford to go for a first down, really. Only 12 seconds left. And Lockett is open. I think that's going to be the last play of the game. I don't think they have time. And that'll do it. Cardinals get our first win of the season. Hopefully the first of many. Or the first of at least 8 or 9. That would be also acceptable. But yeah, starting out, you're going to be 1-3. With Kyler not really looking that good, but he's improving, I guess. Oh well. Jalen Thompson with an upgrade after the game. Definitely gonna upgrade zone again. I don't know, he does have superstar, but he's not that good. I don't really know what to think about Jalen Thompson. We actually didn't get the touchdowns, which I thought we were going to. We did get the win though, so we'll probably just get no bonuses, but okay, Kyler Murray will have... He might have gotten an XP bonus if we actually did the challenge, but this will be a big thing to look at. New injuries. Okay, it was just Jonnu Smith. Okay, that's great. The Austin Eckler injury will not keep him out for any more games. That's good. We've already been kind of beat up this year, but I'd like to get Chris Cummings back. But if he has superstar or better, he would be super good. I guess, I don't know why a lineman would have superstar X Factor, but I guess it could happen. I don't know. I've never thought of that. We can also get our last hometown discount upgrade. So now we have the full advantage for re-signing players. And I think this next one, quite the sales pitch, will be really good. Non-X Factor user players will be valued 1 dev trait higher than actual in trades. Seems really, really good. And I like all of these trade things here. I want to get this draft day every day before we get our next do a trade next, but I think I will trade a couple guys. Possibly, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh boy. Everyone is stealing players from our practice squad. I don't really care about any of them. Brandon Knight, Elijah Higgins, Jesse Lukita, Nick Ford. People are offering things for AJ Dillon. I mean, we kind of need him. Deion Dawkins. I mean, he's a good tackle, but he's getting paid way too much, which we know that story pretty well, I would say. Oh, I wanted to re-sign, that's right. Let's see if we can re-sign Zaven Collins now that we have a bonus for that. Why do we not have enough cap for him?
Quote, I'm going to 20.
I might need to restructure. I'm going to withdraw Zach Pascal. Maybe that'll open up some cap. It did not. Y'all to Froholt. I do not care about you. Just trying to see if we can open up cap room. I think we have to restructure. Let me take a look at our salaries. I was hoping we didn't have to. Been spending a lot of money just to re-sign players, which is not the best. Let's see. 2025. Yeah, DJ Humphries has a huge cap hit. Buda Baker's actually goes down a little bit. I feel like I should have franchise tagged Buda Baker this year. I don't know. We do have him signed on though till 2028, so it's a big thing to not have to worry about, I guess. Jalen Thompson is way too high up on here. Leonard Williams. I might trade Jalen Thompson. I just don't like paying him that much. Rondale Moore did have a little bit of an expensive contract, but he's a wide receiver. They get paid a lot. Kaiser White's contract was not too bad at all. I don't mind paying him that much. Will Hernandez also a very... These contracts are very doable for me. Chris Barnes honestly might be a... We don't have any savings if we get rid of him, though, because his contract is so long. There aren't a lot of players that I think I want to trade right now, but I might just pick a player to restructure. Jalen Thompson, I don't want to restructure him, because if we do, then, like right now, if we trade Jalen Thompson, it's basically 50-50. We'll eat the same amount that we free, but if we restructure him to next year, we'll have a huge penalty. And like as you can see with DJ Humphries, we have like no savings if we cut him this year because we restructured the next year. So I don't want to do that. I guess restructuring that's not how it works yet, because if we restructure right now, that means that they would actually have less cap room to work with for next year. So I don't know. I might have to like franchise tag Zaven Collins or something. I don't even know. Okay, so this is the cheapest, or this is the most expensive contract. We have the cap room to allow Zaven Collins, 5-year deal, getting paid around $15 million through all of those years. Let's see if he accepts it. No, yeah, we'll definitely be able to get him back, but we might have to do it. We might have to overpay a little bit. I don't like paying so much for all these contracts. I think I'm gonna keep Akeem Hicks and re-sign him. One of the benefits you get for re-signing at the end of the year is you actually know what players' overalls are after regression. So that will be nice to be able to see. And I think once we get our not here, the upgrade for trades, 2% trade discount for CPU draft picks. Once we get that, I think I'm going to trade Jalen Thompson away, just because he'll be valued, if I'm reading it correctly, as a superstar X Factor player. He's a superstar right now, so his value is probably way better than what he actually is. Like, a lot. He's also getting paid a lot. We don't really lose out on anything by trading him. Like, we get his contract off the books. Marcus May, honestly, I was considering starting Marcus May over him. Like, if you look at their stats here, Marcus May is a higher overall, similar speed. Marcus May's bigger and higher strength rating. That's a really high strength rating for a safety. Decent awareness. Play rec is better. Man coverage is better. Zone is better. Catching is better. Press is worse. Tackle's slightly worse. Hit power is a lot better. Pursuit's better. Block shedding, like, he's better right now. Next year, I don't think that'll be the case. But Jalen Thompson is definitely not an untouchable by any means. And I think it would make sense to get some really nice assets, whether that be like, we might even be able to get like a couple first round picks for, or like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a player that I would want for him, but I don't know, we could solve some position, but probably first round draft picks is what I would want. I'm also going to move Sheldon up to wide receiver 2, just because I want him getting, like, especially when we have only 2 wide receivers on the field, I want it to be Marquise and Fitzsimmons instead of just only Marquise Brown and Rondale Moore, because they're so similar that I feel like when it's just them, we're kind of at a disadvantage. That's pretty much going to be the episode for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week versus the Bucks. See ya.